Hey guys, welcome to Sarah's Jewelry Studio. So today we're going to be doing a bead haul from Joann's. So it's not just from one trip though. So I will say I've been a little behind on getting my stuff done. Aside from my subscription, unboxings, and finished jewelry videos, I've kind of put the other videos kind of on the back burner a little bit, but I'm going to try and do some catch up tonight before new boxes start coming in, or more new boxes start coming in. So tonight I actually have 4 bags for you, and they're not humongous, each one of them, but it is 4 separate trips. So I'm going to show you those, and the reason that I do these is just so that you can get an idea if you have Joann stores in your area or you want to order from online, that you can see what they have available and check it out if you want. I don't get anything from Joann's for doing this. It's just something that I like to do, just to kind of show you what I picked out from the store, and what I like working with, and what I think are good deals. Joann's often has sales for 70% off, or they just had the last sale that I went to. They had a doorbuster sale that was 4 for $10. And that was any strands. Now their strands, I have noticed, have gone up in price recently. So some of their strands are, $5.99, $7.99. Some of them are $9.99 and $14.99, which is crazy to me. So I'm just going to show you what I got, and I only buy from them if they're on sale. I never buy from them at full price. It's just not worth it. So there was one time where I went there and no beads were on sale. So I did find buttons that were on sale. So I'm going to show you those, and I've just recently started doing some projects using buttons for a clasp. So I will show you those buttons that I picked out. All right, so stay tuned. So here we go on this 4 shopping trip Joann bead haul. So I'm going to try and go through this. This video isn't super duper long. So the first trip here is from August 15th, and this was when the beads were not on sale, though there were some on clearance. So I'm going to show you those. And this trip I spent $22. I'm going to go through the stuff that is not beads first. So first I found this. It was on clearance for $2.47, and it's just some seashells. I don't have an exact plan for this. I like that there's some different colors in there. You can see some yellow ones, some pink ones. So I just got this as like, I might want to do something with them in the future, but I wasn't totally sure. I didn't have a real plan, but at $2.50 and you got a whole bunch of these shells, I decided I was just going to get it, and, if an idea came up, then I will go ahead and, do that at that time. So for now, I just have seashells. So there's those. All right, and then, so the buttons that day were on sale. Buy 3, get 2 free. So these were all $1.99 normally. Yeah, $1.99 normally. So that meant they were technically $1.20 once you, did the buy 3, get 2 free. So there is these. So I just started doing some like bead weaving projects and like cotton, like wax cotton cord knotting stuff, and those use buttons for the clasp. So I decided to get some, some buttons. These were, like I said, $2 each to get like 2 or 3 buttons. I can buy clasps way cheaper than that, but these are pretty. So I was like, meh, alright, I guess I can justify it because they're pretty. And then I got some ones that were kind of more standard, just, simple buttons. So these were cheaper. These were normally, well, I got them, the sale price was 60 cents. They were normally 99 cents. So, so $1 each, and I got them for $3. I got all 5 for $3. So I just went ahead and picked out some colors that I thought were really pretty, that I thought might go with a bunch of stuff. So I tend to stick with blues and purples, and I do think pink is fun. So I went ahead and got these. Alright, and then I found these, so they're hidden gems is what they call them, were on sale that day. I don't remember what the sale was. I want to say it was like 30% off or something like that. Maybe it was 30% off. But I got these were $1.99, and they're just some metal toggles. So, and they have 2 loops on them. So I hadn't seen any like that. So if you have like a 2 strand, instead of coming down to 1,
it has actually 2 loops on there, and I've never seen that before, so I went ahead and picked those up. And then the rest are all strands here. So this one, my daughter actually broke while we were in the store, so I had a nice time of picking up beads all over the floor, and as you can tell, they're a nice light color, so I had a hard time finding them all. I probably left some there, but that's okay. And then the ones that I picked up, I just stuffed in my pocket, and you know, I showed the cashier when I was leaving, and they're in a baggie somewhere. So there's those. Then I got 4 strands of these, and these were on clearance for 97 cents. Now I already have some of these, and I like them. I like them for earrings a lot. So I decided I just bought all the ones that they had left. So the problem with these is that sometimes they have chips on them because they are faceted and glass. So sometimes they have little chips on them. So that's why I picked up all the ones that I had, or that they had, instead of, you know, sitting there and figuring out which ones are the best ones. I just picked them all up, and I was like, you know what, I'll just look through them and, you know, figure out what I see and which ones I can use. So there's those. Alright, and then I got these, and they are 2 whole beads. Oh, actually, sorry, they're 3 whole beads. So they're actually 3 whole beads. I didn't realize that. So they have 3 holes in them. And I didn't realize until just now when I was like looking through the receipt to get the price, so they were $1.99, that they actually say that they are large swan spacers. So look, they actually do have little swans on there. I did not even realize. I just thought it was like a swirly design. They're actually little swans on there. So those are cute. Alright, and then the last one from this strip are these wings here. They have hearts in the middle, and they're just like angel wings. So I already have a lot of wings, but I didn't have any in gold, and these were on clearance also for 97 cents. So couldn't resist. So I picked those up as well. Alright, so this was the first one, and this, like I said, this was from August 15th. So that was those. I'm going to scooch these off to the side here and grab up my next shopping trip. Next was, from 5 days later, August 20th, and this is when beads were 70% off. So I have a hard time turning down a 70% off sale. So on this trip I spent, somewhere on here, $26. So it says that I saved $67.67. So there's that. And on this one, I saved $11.54. So we're doing pretty good with savings. I got some of these that were normally $1.99. So I got those for 59 cents each. So this is a new color that they didn't have in these. I used to get these all the time when I very first started because they were so, you know, they're, you know, a much lower price point. So I started getting these, but they didn't have this color before. So this is a new color for these beads. It's kind of like a blue, kind of like a purple, very, very shiny. Now with these, you do have to watch around the hole. Sometimes some of the coating will peel. They are glass pearls, but the coating will peel sometimes. So these actually look really good. There's been some that did not look so good before, but you just want to double check and make sure none of the coating is peeling. So these look good. So there's those 3, and then I picked up these brown ones here, and oh, they called it dark mocha. And then I also picked up a smaller size and also the dark mocha. And then now these, I believe, I really didn't think that these were 59 cents before. But apparently they are. So on this trip I just picked up one of the pink. I already have some of these. They're called miracle beads, and they're actually plastic. They're acrylic. They're the only ones, the only kind of beads that I'll buy that are plastic that I actually like keep for myself. Just because I like that miracle bead look. I think that's really pretty. Like kind of how like you can like see into them. I don't know. It's really hard to describe. So hopefully it's coming through on the camera, how you can kind of, they like glow. So I really like those. And then these were the last 59-cent ones. I like this color. It's like a real light kind of teal kind of color, turquoise kind of color. So I have a lot of these already, but I just couldn't resist. I decided to get another one. So there's the 59-cent ones. And then the rest of these, I believe these are all $1.19. So I got 2 of these shell beads. This pretty red, pink, yellowy kind of color. You can see how the light really reflects off of there. So those are shells. Then picked up 3 strands of these. These are natural green aventurine stone. So these strands are $1.19 each. So I got 3 of them. These are smaller, like 4mm size. I like the stones though. I like aventurine. It's a very pretty stone. And then they have these. I'd never seen these before, Joann's. These are a new item for them. They're agate beads, and they're 4mm, and they're faceted. And they're just like a mix of colors and designs. Well, not designs. I mean, they're agate, so they're all going to be different, you know, have a different look to them. But they're mixed colors. So I thought those were really cute. Make nice little spacer beads. And I got these, which are natural turquoise stone. I don't think it said on there whether they were howlite or magnesite, but typically the faux turquoise stone or man-made stone is usually one of those two, but I don't think it said on the tag, and it doesn't say on this tag either. It just says natural. It says natural turquoise, but I seriously doubt it's actual real turquoise because it's that's really expensive. And I got these, like I said, for $1.19. So now somebody had told me once before, I think in a comment, how you could tell the difference between magnesite or howlite based on the veining in there, but I actually did not commit that to memory other than the fact that somebody said something about it, and I just don't remember what that was. So if you know of the way to tell the difference, if you could comment that below, I'm going to try really hard to commit that to memory this time. So there you go, there's those. Alright, and then got some more shell beads here, and these are in the 4mm size. And these are, again, also the $1.19. So those are pretty. I actually really like those white shell beads. I tend to use those a lot. And then some more shell beads here. And it said that the color on this was blue, but honestly this is almost like borderline purple to me. I feel like it's more like a lavender, lilac kind of purple, but they call it blue. Like these I could see, that one looks kind of blue, but a lot of these look purple to me. There's those. They're very pretty though. I like the shell beads. Alright, and then I just picked up some clear bicones. I want to say these are probably 6 by 8mm. Oh, it just says 6mm, but they're probably 8mm long. So there you go, just some clear bicones. Good staple to have. And I have a lot of bicones in smaller sizes, so I was trying to pick up something a little bit bigger. And then I have these in purple. 2 things of rondelles. Actually, they call it an amethyst iris. So, very pretty, very sparkly. Really like that purple color. Then, so remember those black ones I got on that last visit, so I found some clear ones. They were not on clearance, but they were $1.19. So I just picked up one of these. Then last on this trip is these were $1.19 each for these strands. I really like these. I think they have some really pretty colors, especially these beads here. They're really pretty. I like these little rhinestone kind of round beads in there. Those are totally different. I've never seen any beads just like that before, especially not at Joann's. So, but I like these. I think they're really pretty. I like the little sparkly gold spacers in there. It's pretty colors. But the main reason I got them was for these, because I really like those a lot. They have that kind of blue iris, purple iris kind of color in there. Alright, so that was this trip. Alright, so up next, again, beads went on sale for 70% off. So this was on $8.20 and they were 70% off. And then again on $8.28 they went 70% off again. And usually when they do that, it's only for that one day only. It's a doorbuster and it's only for that one day. On this trip, I spent $41. Yep, and then that was it. I didn't get anything else on this. Alright, so the one thing that made the price go up, I got these. I used a 50% off coupon, and I got them for $6, and they are called Loop Rights. And so they are round nose pliers, but they actually have markings on them, so you can see exactly what size that you're doing, so you can make consistent loops. So they're normally $12. And I got them, and they have this little thing on the end here to keep them closed. You can see these are a little beat up, but I really don't care about that. I can see the numbers on there. That's the main thing. But yeah, so you can make the same consistent loop every time, the same size. So if you're trying to, you know, like I have the one-step loopers, but that doesn't help for, you know, like if I want to do a wrap loop and I want to make sure, you know, they're all the same length or the same diameter around, then, you know, that's why I decided to go ahead and pick these up. But for the most part, if I'm just doing an open regular loop, I just use my one-step loopers. But I thought this would be great to be able to do consistent loops. So there's those. All right, what am I doing here? Here we go. All right, and then we got some strands here. So I mixed up my piles. Here's what I did. All right, I got the wrong receipts. All right, so those receipts are there. All right, we got it now. Nope. Let's go with this. And now I'm really confused. No, okay. So these are 70% off beads. So what they are doing now is making these really big strands, like having a lot of strands all together. So these are normally $9.99, and at 70% off I got them for $3. So you can see they have a couple of seed beads on here, and they're all glass. So you have these like kind of, I don't know, mottled effect in the two sizes here. And we have some of these cube beads, which I really like the colors in this set. I think they're really pretty. I love the pinks and the aqua turquoise type colors. We got some little glass pearls, and then we have these mixed glass here. So very pretty colors. I really like this set. I would not pay $10 for it, but $3, I love it. I love it at $3. Same thing with this next set, same pricing. So this is the same. These just have more cubes in them, and I really thought these were kind of very nice harvesty colors. So I was thinking about doing, you know, some stretch bracelets with them. You know, I don't know if I'll ever get to do any vendor events, but if I do, I just thought this would make a really pretty bowl of harvest color stretch bracelets. So, you know, just mixing the beads all together and just make a random, you know, no pattern, just random beads on stretch bracelets. Alright, so then up next I bought these butterflies, and these are normally $6 or $10 also, and I got them for $3. So to me, this would not be worth $10. I mean, that's a bit crazy to me. I mean, that's $1 a bead, or 50 cents a bead if you want to pay 50 cents for a round and 50 cents for a butterfly. To me, that's just insane. Like, that's crazy high pricing. So on sale, I'll buy it. I really didn't even like paying $3 for it, but they're butterflies and they're pretty. So same thing with these elephants. These were also $3, normally $10 for these. What is this? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 elephants for $10. To me, that's not worth it. Joann's has really hiked their prices up, but as you can tell, they're also having sales more often now. So like I said, I would not buy I would not buy beads from them at regular price, ever. I just won't do it. But on sale, I mean, unless I absolutely had to and somebody was paying for it for a project and they were going to, you know, they were fine with paying full price for it, but just for me to add to my own stash, no, I won't do it. So these were normally $6, and so they were on sale for $1.79, and they are my favorite bead, which is labradorite. And these are faceted labradorite. So really pretty. You can't see the normal shine that you see in labradorite very good on these because of the faceting, because it just kind of overpowers the bead. But you can definitely see the color variations in the beads. So really like these. As you can tell, I bought 4 of them. $1.80 each. But I really like them. So there's those. Alright, and then their check glass 2-hole beads were also on sale. So these are called, I want to say they're called silky beads. And they're 6 millimeters. And I got these in these 3 colors here. So like I said, I'm starting to do patterns. Now that I'm doing the Potomac bead box, and there was one of the patterns in the Potomac bead boxes that use this type of bead. So I decided to go ahead and pick up some. I already have some, but I picked up these. So I went ahead and picked up these colors here. Sorry guys, my microphone apparently just died, so hopefully you guys can still hear me okay. So the colors on these, this was turquoise blue Picasso. This one was Azzurro. So it's like a blue and a black. And then this one was called beige. That's it. It was just called beige. So there's that one. Alright. Then, so as you recall, I got some of these miracle beads in the pink. So I went ahead and picked up 3 more in the blue color. So again, same sale price. So these were 59 cents each. Now, when I had gone to the last sale, I had actually gone to a different store and they didn't have any in the blue. They only had the pink. So that was why I went ahead and picked up the blue. And then last of the strings of beads on these were $1.79, normally $6, and they are agate beads, and they are faceted, and they're really pretty colors in here. So I really enjoyed the color mix. Very pretty beads. So I like this one. Look, you can see the banding in there. So really pretty beads. Nice color mix. Alright, so there you go. So that was this shopping trip. So one more, and this was the most recent trip, and this was on September 7th. And this is where I was going to show you these. So we got these head pins. So Susan picked up one, I picked up one because they had a 60% off coupon. So one of them was normally, well, this was $2 with a 60% off coupon, and this was originally $5.49. I didn't do the math on that one. But yeah, so there you go. So those are 160 head pins, and it comes into 3 different sizes, small, medium, long, and they are 1.3, 1.5, and 2 inches. And this one, like I said, was called antique gold, and this one was copper. To me, this looks more like bronze than copper. Maybe it's antique copper. Obviously, it's not regular copper. So there's those head pins. Never have too many head pins forever, never ever. Alright, so then all of these were, the beads were 4 for $10. So I went through and I just picked out sets of 4 until I had, you know, the amount of beads that I thought that I was willing to pay. So I bought 3 sets of 4 for $10. Alright, so I picked up one of these and then I liked them so much I decided to go back for a second set in my later pick of 4 for $10. So they're just like little metal cages, and they have these little diamonds in there. And what I figured was, you know, once I start doing vendor events again, that it would be really cute to just have this, you know, on a cord necklace. Just because that is such a statement piece. It's really cute. I really enjoy this. I think I would wear it, honestly, and I'm not like a big, you know, bling blingy kind of person, but I just think that's really cute. So you imagine just having that as a a little pendant on a necklace. I just think that's really cute. So, got 2 of those. And I also picked up some green jade is what it was called. So these were normally $9.99. Oh, did I tell you that on this? These were normally $9.99 for 1 strand. So that's why I was like, yeah, I'm just going to get 2. So same thing with these. Normally $10 for this 1 strand. So, you know, getting it at $2.50, yeah, I can deal with that. So I tried to pick strands that were, you know, higher price points that I wouldn't normally buy otherwise. And to me, they just seem so overpriced. So again, this strand of natural quartz stones, these were also normally $9.99. So $10 for this little bit of quartz stone chips. To me, it's just, that's a high price to me. But I mean, I guess I could be wrong, but in my opinion, it's not something I would buy at regular price. All right, and then I got these natural Amazonite stones. So you can see they're faceted. They're, you know, pretty big size, and it doesn't give the dimensions on there. But these were also normally $9.99. So I really like the blue Amazonite stones. Those are my favorite. But these are, you know, they're pretty too. I really like the veining in this one. So very pretty stones here. And then I got these. They're in gunmetal. They're spacer beads. They were $7.99. So they're bigger. If I had to guess, they're 8mm, 10mm. I'm gonna go with 8mm because I would guess those are 10mm. So I would say they're 8mm. I don't like that they don't give you a lot of information on the tag. Actually, they don't really give you anything. It just says metal beads. But what I do is I try to get whatever information I can from the receipt to add to it, to add to the tag. So, and I keep the tags in my bins now, so that way, if I need to buy more of them because I'm working on a project and I run out, then I know where I got them from and how much I paid for them. So there's that. You can see it's like a little star in there, or more like a snowflake. Alright, and then these were normally $9.99, which is crazy to me. So they're little yin-yangs. It just says they're metal and shell beads. So these are actually shell inside, which I guess is what is supposed to account for the higher price point because it's shell in there. But to me, that's too much. I mean, that's 8 beads right there for $10. That's crazy. So there's that. And then these were $5.99. So this was the cheapest strand that I got to get at $2.50. So I mean, $6 down to $2.50 is still a good deal. But like I said, I was trying to buy the higher price things. So, but I do like shell beads. I would never pay $6 for this one little strand of these leaves, but at $2.50, I'll get them. So there's that. And at these weren't $10. $6. Yeah, a 60% off, that'd probably be a better deal. But this was towards the end when I was like, do I want to get one more set of 4? And I just went with it. So these were normally $9.99, and I got them for $2.50. And they're just glass crackle beads. Like, I'm pretty sure I got these from dollarbead.com. They might have been faded, but they were like 50 cents for the strand. So, for a strand this long. So, to me, like I said, some of Joann's pricing is just a bit out there. You can see this one doesn't have a full crackling effect. So that's fun. It's like a half clear bead. You see it? I don't know if you can see it. But, so that's fun. And that's the only one I see that's like that, where it didn't crackle all the way. Alright. And then these were normally $7.99, and they called them Purple AB. So, really pretty. Just kind of like a puffed teardrop shape. So, these pretty beads. As you can tell, I like that purple iris color. Alright, and then the last two, these are normally $14.99, which is crazy to me. So these are double-sided, but there's actually only 7 of these big butterfly beads. I do like the colors on them, but they are, like I said, they're like 2 pieces of metal that are like sandwiched together. There you go, so you can see that. So, you know, they do have some weight to them. They're pretty heavy, but still, $15 for 7 butterflies? That's crazy. But they are pretty. And if you can get them on a doorbuster where you get them for $2.50, oh, and the receipt said metal and epoxy. So, you know, if you get them cheap enough, it's worth it, but I would never ever pay full price for that. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point. But, last strand coming up. This is it. Also was $14.99. Got it for $2.50. And I've been eyeing these up when I go, and I'm always like, man, they're so expensive, but it's really pretty. So I decided to just go for it. So I don't like that it only has 1 of these big bead caps on here. But I do like that it has these little dotted bead caps on here. So I like that. These random little chip beads. Then these big square turquoise beads, I like those. So very pretty. I like these little, I guess it's like an antique copper kind of spacer, like a barrel bead spacer in there. So very pretty. Not worth $15 at regular price in my opinion, but on sale, I think it's a good deal. Well, a pretty deal anyway. So, alright, so there you go. So that was everything. I hope you enjoyed this 4-store Joann's trip. I tried to make it as short as possible, but it still ended up being half an hour. So thanks for sticking around this long. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers so that I can unlock some features. I'm not going to monetize my channel and give you a bunch of ads, but I just want those features that you get when you hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.